Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one, a challenging one, I do think. It's getting a bit dark in the afternoon, late in the day, and the afternoon sun is playing. And the afternoon sun is fading. Oh, I got that off a song by the Rockmelons called New Groove. And yeah, those were really nice musics they had back then in the 80s. It's late in the day and the afternoon sun is fading. Sorry, can't sing, sorry. But yeah, it's just one of the songs that I used to listen to, or I used to love. There's a new groove in the neighborhood, and it sounds so good. You know that song, folks? From there, back in those days. Maybe not. I was 15 at the time. I think that's when they had it on the radio. I don't think I heard it on the radio. I heard it when I was listening to an album at a CD shop or record store. Yeah, it would have sold records then. I used to have records. Yeah, not CDs yet. Bit slow to adopt those. And this is what we're photocopying, folks. This piece of ribbon. I don't know how we're going to make this look really nice. This will be a challenging one. Bit of a hit and miss kind of demo, I must say. I think 400's too big. Yeah, the Rockmelons, they were an Australian band, which I really liked. They were really quite nice. They had kind of like American flavour to them, more than Australian flavour, which I really liked. A real soulful sort of a sound they had. And that's come up, yeah, looking like it's a bit too high off the glass. You can see some of the lovely sparkly bits. Going to lighten it off a bit further. Yeah, 1988. That was the bicentennial year for Australia. That was a really great time in history. I really liked that year, 1988. It was a really happy kind of year instead of the shit we have today. I do wonder if maybe I've enlarged it. Yeah, it's going this way. It's not going that way. I wanted that to go down a bit further. I might have to move this, which I don't want to do. I don't want to move it, but I have to. But basically, yeah, the Rockmelons had a certain flavour about them, which I really liked. I really liked their stuff. I didn't like their later stuff though. I thought it was a bit too. It didn't have the same grooviness that the Tales of the City album had. I don't know if there are other albums of theirs that I liked, but I know that Tales of the City was indeed the name of the album that I've got it somewhere on CD. I think I pushed that in the wrong direction. I want this to be down here a bit more. And I think I've got to push it across. I hate it when I can't do that very well. Well, actually, I do see something else. I don't know, folks. So I'm just going to slide it up a bit. But yeah, I really miss the old rock melons that I used to like when I was young. And the song called Boogietron was my favourite, and that's why I was listening to the album, because I don't know where I heard the song Boogietron. It must have been on the radio, and I wanted a copy of the album, or somehow I don't know whether it was because I was listening to the album at the shop that I discovered the name Boogietron, and I really liked it. And it sort of sounded like a nickname I gave myself, a moniker called Copytron, because of my photocopying activities. I called myself Copytron. That was a nickname I gave myself, Copytron, and Boogietron was the name of the song by the Rock Melons, and I just called it Copytron. I related to that song, and that's why I wanted it. It sounded really like a Copytron piece, and they sung it in an electronic way with what they call a vocoder, and they sang most of that stuff on that album with a vocoder, a voice synthesizer. You sing into it and your voice comes out sounding somewhat like a robot, but it still sounded really soulful, and I really enjoyed it. And the song Boogietron just captured my heart, and I wanted that album. Unfortunately, my parents weren't willing to buy it for me. That was one of the things I hated about my youth, was not having much money. It wasn't Christmas time, and I think I must have forgot to ask for it for Christmas, but my dad went overseas. I think he went overseas in April or something, and I never asked him for that album, Tales of the City, which is what Boogietron and all the other songs that I told you about are on. New Groove, So there was a lot of groovy stuff on that album. I still got, as I said, I think I still got the CD somewhere. Yeah, folks, go on YouTube and Google, Google is YouTube. Google is a part of YouTube. is run by Google, but yeah, right. Look up in YouTube Boogietron or Tales of the City or New Groove, and yeah, they're really cool songs, folks. Oh, I got it around the wrong way. Sorry about that. Oops, wrong way. But yeah. It was a really good album, so just have a listen on YouTube for the album or Boogietron. Boogietron's I think it's still one of my faves of that band. Even though I've heard it so many times, I'm a bit sick of it, maybe. But a bit sick of it, but I still appreciate it. Good memories. And that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.